Welcome everyone for a kick-ass, badass, stab you in the balls Marvel movies watch party! It's well known Marvel movies have been lame recently, which even I know despite watching none of them. No Way Home has really been the only bright spot in the past several years, and that was actually Sony, not Marvel. But the cream does rise to the top, and no, that's not a sexual reference. We now have the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, and holy shit, this movie looks phenomenal. By now, I'm sure you've seen the trailer like 6-8 times, so let's check it out. It opens with Logan being kicked out of a bar, sort of. He is clearly well known and well despised. Judging from the trailer, this is some alternate universe where Logan could have saved the world, but failed. That would explain why he's hated and despised. But as luck would have it, look who shows up. There's some back and forth, Logan has performance problems, and you gotta love the barrel of Deadpool's gun. And his,
"Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider."
But forget all that. The gem is here. He smiles as he leans into the gun. Now you can take that as Logan is basically unkillable, and he knows this threat means nothing. I tend to think it's a little deeper. He failed this world and is depressed. He has nothing to live for and would welcome death. It is almost funny and touching to him that someone would threaten him. His lean is a sort of, if only. Yeah, man, if only he could. It's a comic book movie dealing with fantastic plot details, but still can strike deep. If only. If only. Next, we have the made-for-the-trailer fight and exposition sequence. This is where we learn Wolverine's world is destroyed. They're in their full costumes and it looks beautiful. It's the first time in over 20 years Hugh Jackman is in the iconic yellow and blue suit. Now, I always kinda liked the black X-Men suit originally devised by Bryan Singer for those movies, but at the same time, it's right to finally see the suit as the comics envisioned, at least partially.
You actually go outside in these things?
What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
You will note the suit is more of a full combat suit. It's not spandex, but has armor plates and such. It fits perfectly, and I can totally accept it in this alternate universe. This is what Wolverine wears. It is for missions and fighting. So they exchange tough words and have a big, nasty fight. This is the obligatory fight between the two icons before they eventually team up. It's cool and, well, painful. You gotta be curious what Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds were thinking while shooting this moment. I hope someone asks them. Then Madonna's Like a Prayer kicks in as they walk through the ruins of a city. I happen to really like that song and associate it with a lot of other stuff from the 80s and such. The effect is haunting and epic. Now maybe the idea of the end of the world is a little overdone and too fantastical, and it could just be I don't watch these much anymore, but I was totally buying it. Hook, line, and sinker. I'm on board. Deadpool's world is threatened and he needs to convince Wolverine to come with him to save it. Come on, Wolverine, help him save the world. He reminds him that he was in the X-Men. He was the X-Man. Like, yes, that's it. It's touching nostalgia I didn't even know I had. You don't feel exploited. It makes sense. Like, hell, let's wait on that. There's a series of action shots that all look great. We see, presumably, the villain of the movie, this bald woman. I don't know who she is. Someone said Xavier's sister, which sounds odd, but I guess it's from the comic. I don't really care. She looks cool and has a presence for sure. It feels awesome. Of course, it ends with some fourth wall breaking about cocaine. It's Deadpool. That's great. They find new ways to do it. Yeah.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are so unique in that they are two actors who truly understand their characters. Not just in the motivations, but like why fans love Deadpool and love Wolverine. This entire film feels like a gift to the fans. It's not updated for modern audiences or trying to expand the fan base to people who will never watch the movie. It's for the fans who are already there and have been along for the ride every step of the way. I have every expectation this will be great and a huge hit. Now, many will claim it as proof Disney and Marvel are back on track. Obviously, that's not true one bit. If anything, this film is the exception that proves the rule. It comes from the love of these two guys who know what the fans want and can deliver exactly that. I'm going to cover the film more when it's released, so be sure you're subscribed. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.